Hello everyone, I'm here today with a new process video. I am working on a 6x8 pocket page layout featuring photos from the Denver Library. When I was in Denver, I actually needed to do some work, as is usually the case, and the art museum is actually almost kitty corner from the central library here, and I refrained from going into that art museum until the next day to see my exhibit, but I had to walk by there anyway to get to where I was staying. And so the library was there anyway, and I thought, well, that's perfect. Then I can sit there and do some research, get my work done, and then all that is out of the way, and I can enjoy myself the rest of the time. So that's why I was there. Now I have to figure out what to do with it. This is just the front of it, and then I have a second layout that I want to do with my other photos. But for this one, I just have the location. I like to do this when I travel. I take screenshots on the map of where things are located. So I did that here so you can see that it actually says Denver Public Library. So I have that, and I have the outside. I have no card for here. That will be a challenge. I think I want maybe something in this sort of burnt orange color, if I can get it. That's a tough color to come by in scrapbooking most of the time. So I don't know that I'm going to be able to make that work, but I'm going to try. I think I have found a card that will go with my photos that I have, and that's this one. It isn't burnt orange. It's quite bright, I think, but it's really all I had. I think I had 3 cards that were orange, so not a lot to choose from. So I'm going with this one. I also like it because I can stamp in here, and I know I have several stamps that are all about books and reading, and so I want to take out a little book stamp and see if I can fit it in there. So cross your fingers that that works. I also want to add something maybe over here or down here, maybe at the top. I've got some dead space in these photos. Not really sure what that would be. And also, again, I'm stuck on color. I could maybe do some green because I have it here, but like, this is not green. These trees were yucky and brown because it was November and wasn't looking too pretty. So I don't know about color with the embellishments I'm going to add, but I'll figure it out as I go. I pulled out my stickers and I found something on this sheet that will work. I think I'm going to use this one. It's pretty big, but I think I can either fit it along the bottom or the top there, and it will still fit nicely. And again, it was one of the few orange things I could find, so I kind of have to use it because I don't have anything else. So I'll put that up here. Then I still have to figure out, do I want to add something to this photo somewhere or just leave it as it is? I have adhered the sticker on there and I like it, so I have that done. And now I'm also wondering, when I stamp the book on this card, should I add some blue over there or that green on this card as well, just to bring all the color together and so that that orange that's up top isn't so in your face? So I don't know, we'll see how I feel when I start doing the stamping here, because that might help me determine what I want to use. I have picked out this stamp set to use, and this is another one from Kelly Perky's shop. It's called Well Read, and it was from just last year, 2019. And if you watch any of my videos, you know I love Kelly Perky stamps, and I'm so sad that now she's closing her shop. So I need to use the ones that I have as much as possible to make me feel better. So for the card, I think I'm going to use this one, this little pop-up message here, because it will hang over just a tad, but it will fit in there fairly well. And I was going to stamp it in black because mostly when I stamp, that's what I use. But I think maybe I'm going to go with the blue or the green to bring in those colors, and then that might solve that problem. I've picked out these 2 colors, they're both from Stampin' Up, to try them out and see which I might like better for using the book stamp on that orange card. So I'll test them and then I'll decide whichever one I like better, and I'll use that one. I did the stamping, and here you can see my color choices. So that's stamping once, stamping twice. I like the darker version better, and I think when I hold it up to this, I like the blue against the orange better than the green. Now that doesn't mean I can't put like a strip of washi up here or something that's green, but for the stamping part, I think I'm going blue. I've done the stamping on the card and I love it. I'm really glad that I went with the blue. And I've also pulled out some washi, and it's green and white, and I thought it might be good just to add to the top of the card here. So I'm going to try it. It's very thin. If I hate it, I'll just pull it up and I'll try something else. I added some of that washi up towards the top, and I like it, but it does tend to blend with the background a little bit. So I think I'm going to also add a rhinestone probably right up here, just overlapping the washi a little bit, just to bring in more of that green and a little sparkle too. So I have attached the rhinestone here. If I can get the card, there we go. But I think I also want to add something to the photo, and I think I'm just going to do from this same sticker sheet is just use one of these black geotags. And I don't know, I don't want it right under this, but I don't want it right under that either. I think maybe it's going to have to go in this left-hand corner there. There we go. And I think that's it for that one. I don't need to add a bunch of other stuff. I thought about potentially stamping on there with white, but this photo I had printed somewhere else. It's not at home, so it's not the Canon paper, and I have noticed that sometimes it will run. The ink will not stay set unless it's the Canon Glossy 2 paper that I use at home. So I'm just going to leave that alone. I'll do the geotag and call it good. So here is another one done for Denver. Thanks for watching.